Did you hear the news? He said YNW Melly's lawyers have sent their final papers asking the court to let him go home on bond until his trial in September. This time they really believe he will be allowed to leave jail. Melly's mom also said she would give an update about his release.
We just still praying. I know I said I would I'll keep everybody updated with what's happening. I know right now we're waiting. So basically,
Melly's lawyer sent new papers to the court asking for bond. You decide if it sounds fair. His lawyer said that Melly's record label 300 Entertainment is ready to pay the bond money if the bond is allowed. Melly will stay at home, wear an ankle monitor, and have security guards with him at all times, one rapper even said. That boy Melly's coming home, I feel it. The lawyers also shared a video of Melly's mom saying that Melly isn't being treated like a human in jail, which is against the law.
They are making up their own rules. We tried to go to court about this situation. The judge really doesn't have any jurisdiction when it comes to the jail, because we actually had a hearing about the mistreatment of him, and the jail they make their own rules. And I don't think that's fair, because I know that they need to answer to someone too.
They also showed evidence from the first trial. The new judge didn't see this before they said. Melly didn't do the crime inside the Jeep like the police claimed. GPS showed that. Melly was actually running down the street and hiding in some bush. His phone in his pocket was being tracked by Ed and T.
Out here or something, so I'm like, are you okay? He's like, I'm okay. I said, well, where are Sack and Juby? And he said, I don't know if they're in the car. I think they're...
To support the idea that it was a drive-by shooting, they pointed out that no gun was ever found at the scene. That makes it more likely that someone drove off with the gun after the crime.
The first thing is I didn't have a firearm, so I can't know which I'm going to use in order to replicate any of my tests. So I can't make tests for the determination because I don't know what was used.
Okay.
The bond papers were so strong that the prosecutors got worried they might be accepted. Then something strange happened. The news said a no communication order has been filed in the YNW Melly trial. This means Melly and Bortland can't talk to each other at all. Not even through lawyers. The prosecutors are trying to get Bortland to blame Melly by having both of them in the same courtroom for the next trial. They'll sit side by side while the evidence is shown.
Here, and you can try them together. It is to the benefit of the state to try them together. It's just more efficient. You don't have to do things again and again. Do it all at once, and also you get a better chance of having them incriminate each other.
During the police questioning, things got tense. Bortland got upset because the officers didn't believe his story. You could tell he was getting nervous and just wanted to leave the room.
My story, and that's it, bro. I don't even talk about it anymore. Because I told y'all.
When someone refuses to talk, the police usually try to make them feel comfortable again. The officers hope the person will slip up and tell a different story or give away too much by mistake. So they started asking more questions about what happened during the drive-by, like how the car was moving, if there was a crash, or if anything was dropped.
I'm driving, ducking for my life, trying to make sure I don't get hit. And you telling me, you telling me about, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. I'm driving. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna be worried about? You know what I'm saying?
I know it's not for you to worry about.
As time was running out, the officer finally asked, if you know who did this, would you tell me?
By just telling me the truth, even if it's something that I don't want to hear, but I respect the truth rather than BS, okay? And it's a simple question. If you knew who did this.
Bortland didn't say yes or no. He didn't speak at all. Instead, he just shook his head. No, that's important. If Melly really did do it, Bortland would know if he said no out loud. His voice might have sounded different because he was lying. That's something the officer would notice. But the situation got even worse. Did you know the judge made a deal with Melly's ex-girlfriend, Mariah Hamilton? She had left the country before Melly's first trial and didn't show up to testify. She was wanted by the police for years.
Hamilton is spending her first day at the Broward County Jail. She has no arrest record until now.
The judge told Mariah, if you agree to testify against Melly, you can go free. She agreed right away. That was very bad news for Melly later. She posted on Facebook, "Thank you to my village. I love you all so much. God's plan, not mine. What's scary is they found serious stuff in her iCloud account showing someone may have stopped her from testifying. That's called witness tampering, and it can lead to life in prison even if Melly didn't hurt Sackhazer or Juvie.
Solicitation or conspiracy to commit tampering, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. Now, a couple of those charges actually carry a life in prison sentence if there's a conviction.
This witness tampering case is separate from the case about Sackhazer and Juvie since Melly already had a mistrial before. There's still a chance he could be found not guilty, but if the iCloud evidence is real, he could still go to jail for life for trying to stop Mariah from testifying because of that. Melly hasn't been allowed to use the jail phone for months. Things got so bad that Jamie King spoke out in an interview about how the jail wasn't letting Melly call anyone.
Just to be allowed to write letters to their loved ones, to receive their mail. They hold his mail, they don't give it to him.
If the jail really has proof that Melly used the phone to mess with witnesses, that's probably why they stopped him from using it. What's scary is they likely have the proof. They wouldn't cut him off just because they think something happened. That could lead to a big lawsuit, and the jail wouldn't risk that. But even with all this, the judge was still open to letting Melly come to court and explain his side. The judge gave the prosecutors one last chance to show why Melly should stay in jail. What they showed was from Melly's phone. He had sent a text message just hours after the crime where he admitted to it.
PC Gambino account asked him if he was okay, and his response was, "I did that," and placed a smiley face.
Also on Melly's phone was a saved Facebook Live video showing how Melly and Bortland reacted only 6 hours after the crime.
Hours after it was committed.
In the video, they didn't seem sad at all about losing two of their closest friends. Then something new came out. A former member of the group, a black, said that Melly didn't want to share his money with the other YW members. That was his reason for the crime.
Vaughn really tell you that Melly told him that he was two friends?
He ain't come out and say, like, we got into an argument. And so, you know, if you know, when people could say something without saying it. And so he told me, like, once I posted what I posted, Vaughn was mad at me. Bro, why you put there, bro? What the bam? I'm like, you sitting up here.
This was supposed to be a secret Melly had only told King Von. But sadly, Vaughn told others in Abel before he passed away. YNW is a real business. Melly and Bortland made money from shows, music, and merchandise. That money went into the YNW business. Bank account, Sackhazer and Juvie wanted an equal share even though they didn't do the work, but now that account seems to be running low. People started talking online when Melly's mom announced she made a fans account to support him during trial. This went viral and many fans started to think Melly is going broke. DJ Academic said this.
So YNW Melly's mom has announced that she's going to be starting her own. And I got to be honest with y'all, man, like, this is perplexing. The reason why it's perplexing is because I can't understand why she's doing this. Your son is fighting for his life. How much, you know, there's certain mothers in hip hop, and you probably could name a few, I won't name all of them, that I feel like their son became stars, but they also wanted to be stars as well.
While DJ Academic said Melly isn't running out of money, people on social media didn't agree. They shared an old No Jumper interview from 2 years ago with Adam, B-Slime, and Jamie King. In that interview, Adam asked Melly's mom if he spent a lot of money on jail. She just laughed. Melly's own brother Beam even called him out for spending money on silly things. Do you think YNW is going broke?
But still,
That he spent a lot of money on lawyers. Like an amount that would probably...
That kid spent a lot of money on a lot of things that shouldn't have been spent on.
Really? Like what else?
And cars, jewelry. And he's not even out to wear the jewelry. I'm like, why are you buying